Hello, my name is Noah Garland, but you can call me Mr. Garland. Today we will be talking about the parts, assembly, and care for your clarinet. Let's start with the parts. There are a total of 7 full parts to play the clarinet. I will say this is going to be a longer video than normal, but we'll get to the 7 parts. First one, the reed. The reed is the item that allows you to actually play the instrument. This small piece vibrates onto the mouthpiece to create the sound. So, this can be one of the most important things. One of the best things to keep in mind is make sure that it's not chipped or cracked in any way, shape, or form, because otherwise it won't perform as well. Also make sure before you actually play to wet the mouthpiece before actually putting it in, because otherwise it won't do good. Now, technically there is an 8th piece here, but this is a mouthpiece cover, so we're just gonna throw that away for now. This is a mouthpiece. This is where you put the reed in, and this is the ligature. The ligature holds all 3 pieces together. The way to put it on is you take the ligature, or that's not the ligature. Take the reed, mouthpiece, and this. Put the ligature onto the clarinet. Then loosen it enough to where you can put the reed through it. Open it up. Open it up and place the reed into it, similar to this. Then align the reed as to not show any black on the top of the thing, because that means the reed is too far low. That's too low. Or make sure that the wood is not too high when looking at the sides, because then the reed is too high. Then take the ligature and place it on the thick end of the reed and twist until it is tight enough to actually stay on. Make sure that if it's a new ligature, make sure that it does not slide too high, as that this could prevent the clarinet from actually playing. The way this works is that's how you get a full mouthpiece. Next, we're moving on to the barrel. This barrel attaches to here and is pretty much an extension of the mouthpiece. So the way that you put it on is you twist it onto the mouthpiece, like so. Just give me 2 seconds. Sometimes depending on the mouthpiece, it is hard to do. So I'm going to place that there and then reset everything here. 2 seconds, so then I can get it situated. And there we go. Now your clarinet should look like this. Next, we're going to talk about the upper section of the clarinet. This is not the upper section. This is the upper section. There we go. It should have the logo of the clarinet right here, or something similar. Another way to tell is this little bridge key right here, which we'll get to in a minute. This attaches to here. You twist it on very carefully, not to bend the keys or anything. And now you have this. Now we have the lower section, which is what I showed you before, and I was wrong. The lower section, the way to tell is that it has this little section. I'm going to show it to you right there. This bridge, you can barely see it, but there's a bridge under this key. There we go. That connects to the small piece that we have previously. And the way to do that is to press the key down and twist until that bridge is over it. Then you can just twist like normal. Now you have most of the clarinet. And finally, last but certainly not least, the bell. The bell is placed on the bottom of the instrument. Now you have a full clarinet. So, alright, and now to part 2, the care of your clarinet. Now, as you're taking it apart, please make sure not to try and rip things off. Make sure to take things off slowly. My recommendation is to start with the most fragile part, which is the ligature and reed, which you take off first. I recommend putting your reed into a reed case so then it doesn't break even further. Then take the mouthpiece off by twisting it and we'll get that situated in a moment. Now you can start taking apart the clarinet in general. Barrel, and the bell, and then make sure to take the lower and upper parts off carefully because you can break the bridge key. Now to the actual care, the instrument. There's two things you have to worry about. One, cork grease, and two, the rag. So this is the rag, we're gonna start with that. Whenever you are done playing the clarinet, make sure to take a rag to it. How you do that is, this is what your rag looks like. There should be a little piece with a weight on the bottom. What you do is you take that and you push it through, and then you let the line go until it is at the bottom, and you pull. The rag will then clean the rest of the instrument. And then for cork grease, you should have a thing of cork grease. What you do, open that, open it a little bit more, and just not too much, but enough where you can see that there's added grease. And there you go. Make sure that it wraps around the entire thing. And there are a couple places in which that grease can be used. There is one on your mouthpiece, there is two on the upper portion, and one on the lower portion. There is not a portion of it on the ligature or bell. Do not put grease on the ligature or bell or barrel, because all you're doing is making it even more greasy in places it doesn't have to be. Anyway, that is the parts of the clarinet, how to set up the clarinet, and how to care for your clarinet. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.